Salutations personnes de tout genre et bienvenue dans cette aventure qui est Slender Threads. Et on va continuer à essayer de faire fondre cette putain de statue. Mais pour ça il faut trouver un moyen de le faire. Alors j'avais une idée, et après je testerai l'idée que ma soumise Clem. Oh non, désolé Omega, bah je pars plus. Voilà, je reste.
It's off by a few months and a few years. Looks like it hasn't been on for a...
Donc non, il y a le bout de papier peint qui pourrait peut-être m'aider. Que t'arrive-t-il, Cathy? Qu'est-ce qui est dur dans ta vie aujourd'hui? Dis-nous tout.
Seems appropriate that I'm staying in a room as disheveled as I am.
Je peux pas juste le prendre. Alors si, mais je saurais pas quoi te dire. C'est le problème avec YouTube. Je sais pas comment ça fonctionne. Et si toi, je te dis, mets le feu! Ah. Bon. Ce n'est pas la solution. Ah, comme d'hab. Olivier. C'est un peu la base.
I'm not much for cigars, but a cigar cutter might come in handy.
Ah.
Looks like a decent selection. Why does that teacup have a straw?
Pourquoi pas?
The usual kitchen equipment. A beat-up old oven. A beat-up old oven. Can't say it's my style.
Mais tu sais, Cathy, t'as aussi le droit d'aller ailleurs. Moi, ça me dérange pas. Ça me ferait de l'air, même.
Not sure why I'd do that. Looks like it's gotten a lot of use.
Alors, c'est bien cool. Ah, ou alors...
The stove's lit.
Ok. Peut-être que je peux aller genre couper un doigt à la statue avec le truc à cigare et ensuite le faire fondre. En plus, regardez, il pointe avec son doigt en mode genre coupe-moi le doigt!
Maybe this town used... Your pointing days are at an end, I'm afraid.
Allez! Incroyable. Et du coup, vu que ce point and click est bien fait, je peux juste faire pouf! C'est l'heure de boire! Ah! Eh bien, buvons à ta santé, Omega! Alors, Cathy, prends-le comme tu veux, mais... Alors déjà, tu es la seule personne à regarder sur YouTube. Mais tu sais, les soirées sont plus plaisantes quand je stream tout seul et que personne ne parle. Hein. Entre ça et avoir tes commentaires toutes les 3 secondes... Tu n'es pas aussi indispensable que tu le penses, quoi. Tu peux, Clem. Et du coup, là, maintenant j'ai le droit de faire paf. Et paf. Allez! Regardez, c'est ma photo tout à fait officielle.
Found my badge. It was under my bed.
Hand it over. Was that really so hard? Now what was it that you even needed?
The address of a woman named Lena.
Last name?
Not sure. The telegram with the requisition was smudged.
Typical. Just a moment.
Salut gros nain, comment vas-tu?
These guys. Where the hell was that binder? Lucky for you, there's only one Lena in our records. You have a map? There you go. And hey, what a
Merci beaucoup.
coincidence, it's finally quitting time.
Wait, which side of the street is... Never mind, I'll figure it out.
Désolé, j'en ai marre des viewers nuls. Je
I
comprends,
better
Clem.
hurry.
Dis pas salut au gros nain, c'est moi.
This
Pas
has to
salut
be
au
the
gros nain.
place.
Va bien te
Seems
faire...
obvious now that I'm here. I don't see anyone around, including the sheriff. Time to get some answers. Hello?
C'est pas mal comme
Lena?
pseudo en plus, gros nain. Là, il y a clairement un truc, là.
No one's here, as usual. Lena?
J'aime bien parce que du coup, l'autre, on l'a laissé enfermé.
Compared to everything else in here.
À toute Clem.
It looks custom made. There's a narrow slot on the side for something.
Je comprends. Moi, j'aime beaucoup jouer aussi soit les nains, soit les lutins, soit les elfes de maison. Enfin, en gros, tout ce qui est petit, quoi. Les gnomes. Je kiffe les gnomes.
Relatives of Lena's, maybe? Pretty dour bunch. Drafty and unremarkable. Another radio. Could it show me what happened in here? Only one way to find out. Now where are you, Lena?
Salut Sage, comment vas-tu?
Help! Let me go!
Yes.
I can't help you.
Ah, c'est Oswald, peut-être.
I see strands. And something.
Elle voit des fils.
Something's coming. Something's coming. To kill us all! Harvey! Help!
Lena, she was tied up and tortured by those creatures.
Et puis elle nous a appelé
What
nous.
are they? They were made of darkness, like the arm that grabbed Oswaldo. Why were they tormenting Lena? Did she do something to anger them? And wait, why did Lena cry out for help to me? How did she even know my name? No, I refuse to leave another abandoned house with more questions than I came in with. Keep talking, radio. Show me where they took her.
No light. No shadow.
Mais le jeu est intéressant, je trouve.
Can't be right. Move faster.
Lena, it's the sheriff. Please open the door. We know you're home. We got another noise complaint.
Non, elle est pas là.
Coming inside.
Non.
Jesus. Lena, what is all this?
C'est de la déco.
Doctor?
Very concerning. We must bring her in for observation.
Lena, please come with us. It isn't safe for you here alone.
No, you're doing exactly what they want.
C'est normal, Olivier, je t'explique
Who
après.
wants?
You can't see it, but you're helping them. You're killing me.
Lena, we're helping you. We're going to protect you from them, I promise.
Ivan, if you would.
No, wait, please. No. No.
The sheriff
Yeah.
was here. He took Lena. Or at least his doctor friend did. But wait, the sheriff caught me in Oswaldo's house after he was here. He'd already seen the symbols on Lena's wall when he saw Oswaldo's. He must have made the connection, and now he's desperate to keep things quiet. Is that really just to avoid a town panic? Or does he know something? It doesn't matter. Either way, I need to stay clear of him and find Lena. And that starts with paying the doctor a visit.
Ok. Et oui, en fait, c'est en vertical sur YouTube parce que là, il y a deux façons de live sur YouTube. Alors, sachant qu'il y en a une que je peux techniquement pas faire parce que le multi-streaming, c'est un peu galère, c'est un peu chiant. T'es obligé d'envoyer deux sources. Donc, ça bouffe ta connexion. Enfin, c'est un peu casse-couille, je trouve. Du moins, j'ai pas trouvé de manière plus simple de faire. Et surtout, bah, en fait, quand tu streams de manière horizontale, c'est surtout les gens qui suivent déjà ta chaîne qui vont venir regarder le stream. Sachant que la vérité, c'est que moi, ça arrive pas vraiment. Les gens qui suivent ma chaîne, ils regardent soit les VOD, soit les shorts, mais ils viennent pas sur les streams. Par contre, quand tu streams en vertical, tes streams sont envoyés dans le flux des shorts sur YouTube. Donc si quelqu'un est en train de passer sa soirée à regarder des shorts, il peut accidentellement ou par pur hasard tomber sur mon stream qui est en train de se passer sur YouTube. Et si jamais le format vertical plaît pas, ces gens-là peuvent derrière venir sur Twitch s'ils veulent. Mais pour l'instant, voilà, c'est la seule manière que j'ai trouvé, histoire qu'il y a un peu de monde quand même.
The sheriff must have covered up this wall so no one would see Lena's drawings.
Bah du coup, enlève.
I'll stay out here. Bad enough that I'm in this house at all.
Oh. Alors du coup, ça m'a amené ici. Très bien. Du coup, j'ai pu passer les travaux. Porte du sous-sol.
It's locked.
Ok. Un autre avis de recherche.
Fugitive at large, Sammy Pillow Fight Marino. Considered armed and not even remotely dangerous.
Très menaçant.
There's no way I'm forcing that padlock open. Keep out. I don't want to go in there. Whoa, look at the size of this place. It could probably fit
Bonne
everybody
soirée,
in the whole
Nazgul.
town.
Merci d'avoir été là. Et puis, amuse-toi bien, repose-toi bien si jamais, ou passe une excellente soirée de manière générale.
I don't think it could look more foreboding if it tried.
Bonjour.
Welcome to Whitestone. May I help you?
Oui.
Is this a hospital?
Technically, it's a psychiatric sanatorium.
Seems big for such a small town.
We treat referrals from all over. Something about thin mountain air, promoting cognitive wellness.
Have to admit I'm skeptical.
You and me both. Sorry, what was it you needed again?
I believe there's a patient here I need to talk to.
You believe?
No, I know there's a patient.
What's the name?
Lena.
What is your relationship to the patient?
Family, family friend.
And what is the patient's visitor code?
Visitor
12.
code?
All patients have an associated visitor code that's provided by their referring physician.
Oh, right. Who's that again?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not authorized to disclose sensitive medical information.
Yeah, that makes sense. Who's in charge here? Can I talk to them?
Are you a member of the press?
Oui.
Relax. The answer is no either way.
Then why did you ask?
Different flavors of no.
No offense, but this place is creeping me out a smidge.
Just a smidge.
How do you stand to work here?
The pay's decent because nobody else wants to do it. Plus it's quiet. Well, most of the time. We appreciate your visit.
La 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 la.
Excuse me, only approved visitors are permitted upstairs.
Right, sorry.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Right.
regarde ailleurs.
Where's this go?
the break room,
Is it as terrifying as the rest of this building?
for the most part. But there are snacks.
C'est un bon point. Bon. Ça a pas l'air d'être là. Peut-être que le médecin il a un cabinet. Je sais pas. On n'a pas vu toute la ville encore.
Is that engine running? What's that clatter? I've
Ah!
already taken enough.
J'ai des fleurs.
I've already taken enough. What the?
Careful there, floor's a little slippery.
Slippery? This place is completely flooded. If I slip, I might drown.
Now that'd be something to see. You've got a friend in the timekeeping business.
J'aime bien, t'as même le câble électrique qui est sous l'eau, quoi.
Why is it so dark in here?
Fuse is blue. Happens every time it rains.
Every time? Isn't that dangerous?
Oh, just inconvenient. Those were my last couple good ones. Can't pick up any replacements till tomorrow.
Everything's drenched in here. How'd this happen?
It's been raining, silly.
We're inside, silly.
I have a gigantic leak in my roof that I haven't bothered to fix in years, silly.
Well, that clears things up. Silly. You made all these, huh?
Every one. Well, except the watch I'm wearing. Keeps me humble.
They're such different sizes. Doesn't that make it tricky?
Not really. Clock's just a circle that tells time. What's it matter how big the circle is?
I guess you're the expert. Every clock in this place shows a different time.
Well, of course they do. How else are customers gonna know that my clocks can handle every possible minute of every possible hour? You want them to stand around and wait all day?
I, guess not.
Logique. Bah oui.
Hurry back.
Ah. Au revoir, monsieur.
They're completely shot. No wonder the lights are out in there.
Oh, il y a des crabes.
I'll grab a handful.
Ok. J'ai de l'argile. Bien. Bah super. Toi, tu penses direct à les bouffer.
Nobody's inside. I'm not much for fishing anyway. I won't get too far without a paddle.
Je peux pas prendre le bateau dans ma poche?
It's still attached to the boat with a rope.
Ah, j'ai plus mon ciseau. Super.
Looks like it's been sitting here for years.
Normal.
Willis the Knife Halloway, wanted for embezzlement and racketeering. Huh. Kinda expected something involving a knife.
Mr. Green.
Sheriff, funny running into you here.
Yes. What are the odds I'd be at the police station? Step up to the window, please.
You're looking well. Armed.
Why are you here? Did you have something you wanted to tell me?
Tell you? Like what?
Like the real reason you're in town? Or the real reason you were inside Oswaldo's house? Just examples, really.
No, Sheriff, I told you the truth. There's nothing else to tell. I'm just here doing research for my novel.
Oh.
Figured there might be a prisoner or two with an interesting story.
Is that right? Well, I doubt you'll get much interesting out of Mortimer over there, but I won't stop you. Make it quick. Public hours are over soon.
Understood, Sheriff.
Touch those and you'll be wearing them.
Why leave handcuffs out here where people can take them?
Most people in this town have the sense to understand what happens if they do take them. I hope you count yourself among them, Mr. Green.
Il y a des dialogues qui sont quand même très bien écrits.
I'm watching you, Mr. Green.
I'm on my best behavior, Sheriff.
Good. Keep it up.
Guess it keeps this place warm in the winter. What is this, a spittoon? I'm not looking any closer, just in case.
Salut, mec. Non.
You're Mortimer, yeah? What happened to you?
Oh, bad trip. Or maybe a really good one. I can't really remember.
And now the sheriff's got you locked in here until it wears off.
Hopefully that's all. He seemed angrier than usual. I think I did something this time, maybe.
There's no way you totally forgot what happened.
You'd be surprised. Those mushrooms pack a punch.
Ah, les fameux champignons. On y revient souvent.
Man, let's just say the Watambu were onto something.
You're this messed up from some mushrooms?
Oh, those aren't some mushrooms. Best mushrooms in the world out in that forest. But sometimes they get a mind of their own. And then you end up losing yours.
Did you say Watambu? What's that?
People who lived here a long time ago. They're the ones who figured out about the mushrooms.
Do you know anything else about them?
Did I already say they lived here a long time ago?
Yes.
Well, that's all I got.
You gotta remember something. Where were you when you came to?
Dr. Morgan's office, same as usual.
Ah, et c'est où?
He said I was licking the window of the candy store screaming that it needed more nougat. And then the sheriff came in and started asking me questions about some green thing.
The sheriff asked you about a green thing? What green thing?
I don't know. The doctor said I was holding it when he collected me. I didn't get a good look because I was so out of it. No. The sheriff must think I stole it.
Ah, ça doit être
Did steal.
la pierre de jade.
Where's the green thing now?
If the sheriff hasn't figured out who it belongs to, he probably put it with the rest of my stuff.
And where's that?
In one of the lockers over there, probably.
Feel better.
Juste, est-ce que si je lui montre ça, il aura des
The
trucs à me dire?
mushrooms that you took, do they look like these drawings?
Those are the ones, all right. You should color him in all blue. Nice journal, by the way. I've been meaning to get into journaling.
Ok, donc c'est bien cela. Par contre...
Mortimer said he was found holding some green thing, and it's probably in one of these lockers. Mortimer said he was...
Bah oui, bah ouvre, allez.
Mortimer... Putting a bunch of dents in a locker won't get it open.
Saperlipopette. Et GG Olivier pour le niveau 71 et Nazgul le niveau 18.
Guess it keeps... Not a chance.
Do you have business here, Mr. Green?
Just passing.
You'll stroll into any old building, won't you?
Oui.
The wheels are missing, and it's covered in rust. It tells your fortune based on how much you weigh. I've seen these around before. They play a quick movie. Sometimes the movie's for certain audiences. They're Little Rider brand child amusers. They have a little bit of everything in there.
Ok, donc c'est pas intéressant. Salon de beauté.
Apparently he's been doing it for as long as they've been together.
Mais non!
Kidding. It's so disgusting. How can she stand it?
That's what I said!
T'as les photos
I
derrière.
think you have a delivery, Mary.
Can I help you, sir?
Who's this gross guy you're talking about?
I'm sorry, does that sound like it's any of your business?
Oui.
Annette, he might be a customer. Are you a customer, sir?
No.
Then I'm sorry, does that sound like it's any of your business?
Incroyable.
Are there any new fashionable trends I should look into?
No offense, but it looks like you should start by studying the basics.
That's very offensive.
Sir, Annette said no offense. That means you can't get offended.
Ah, c'est vrai, pardon. Excusez-moi. Oui, les dialogues me font extrêmement rire, du coup ça va. Et toi, comment tu te sens?
Those machines are huge. They look pretty dangerous.
They do?
No, Annette. Don't listen to the uninformed gentleman. The hair dryers are indeed large, sir, but they are perfectly safe.
How hot do those things get? Could that damage your hair?
Wait, could it, Mary?
No! Sir, you are distressing my client. If you have no business here, please leave.
Either of you smell burning?
Burning? Oh my god, do I?
No burning, Annette. Zero burning. Just dry, healthy hair. Sir, get out already.
Oh.
Please come again. I'm afraid those aren't for sale, sir. We use them here in the salon.
J'essaie de réfléchir à comment je pourrais t'aider, Clem, mais je vois pas trop. Tu t'es pris une boisson ce soir ou pas? Je pense surtout au côté frais.
You break, you buy.
And hello to you too. Hi there.
You break, you buy.
Yes, you already said that. I'm allowed to try this transmitter for free?
Yes, but...
I break, I buy.
Da.
Ah, j'en ai plus. Essaye peut-être de mettre la bouteille qui reste au congélo pendant un temps. Et ça te fera peut-être un truc frais pour dans 1 heure. Bon, c'est dans 1 heure, mais ce sera toujours ça de prix.
What about the phonographs? Can I try those?
No.
Trop mignon, Omega.
No sign.
Can't argue
Merci
with that.
beaucoup.
Bit of a strange question for you. Do your radios ever give you horrific depictions of past events?
You mean news report? Yes, radio gets news report. 15% extra.
No, like, never mind.
Techniquement, ça résume bien ce que t'as demandé.
I'm a little short on cash. What happens if I break something?
You break, I break.
Understood.
Thanks for business.
No reason to risk it. I break, I buy. An assortment of dusty old electronics. Most of them are in bad shape.
Oui, la méthode du doigt a fonctionné. Et on a appris que Lena avait été envoyée au centre psychiatrique, mais on ne peut pas lui rendre visite sans avoir un numéro de patient. Donc on cherche ce numéro de patient.
Please don't touch the hair clippings, sir. It's unhygienic and odd.
Effortlessly mysterious.
Ne pas sortir ça du contexte. Bravo.
Just the fellow I wanted to see.
You know me?
I know everything that I need to.
Which is?
That you are a man in dire need of a barber.
Mm-hmm.
There's hair all over the floor.
First time in a barber shop?
No, it's just usually they sweep it.
As I will be doing when I close up.
Oui, ça doit
I
être pour ça,
collect
Clem.
it and sell it to local farmers as fertilizer.
Does hair work as fertilizer?
I have no idea.
Mind if I grab a handful of that hair? You seem to have plenty.
Whatever do you want it for?
I don't know.
Surely you see the absurdity in that, yes?
Yes.
No.
So can I grab some?
No. As I told you already, I sell it.
You ever nick anybody with that razor over there? Looks sharp.
Indeed it is sharp. It is in fact much more dangerous if dull. And I can assure you I have never injured a client. To do so would be disastrous to my reputation. Not to mention my minor aversion to blood.
You said you have an aversion to blood. How bad is it?
Why, you're not bleeding, are you? You have to tell me if you're bleeding. It's the law.
So pretty bad then.
All things being equal, I would strongly prefer not to be in the same room as an actively bleeding individual.
Okay.
I will leave it at that.
Très bien.
What do you charge for a haircut? I'm low on cash at the moment.
How much do you have?
0.
Ah, I fear I charge a touch more than 0. But seeing as how I'm newly arrived in town, allow me to offer you a complimentary shave. Provided that you return for a proper haircut whenever your wallet allows, of course.
I suppose a quick shave wouldn't hurt.
That's the spirit. Have a seat. There we are, my friend. Do come back when you find the time. And money.
C'était incroyable.
I've always been more of a sideburns guy.
J'allais dire un truc débile. Bah tu peux.
Hey, I know that guy.
Alors, est-ce que je peux passer aux toilettes?
I imagine it's for employees only. I don't see the point.
Non, mais je vais l'utiliser sur moi. Utiliser sur le porte-manteau.
That seems pointless.
Mais...
Would you mind touching up my shave? I think you missed a spot.
That won't do at all. Take a seat.
Ah! Ok. J'ai la ref, Olivier. Mais non, on a encore tué quelqu'un.
Gotcha. Did I spook you there? Just a little catch-up prank. Sir? What the?
C'est le deuxième qu'on tue.
He can't be. You call this a minor aversion of blood? I didn't, it was just,
Hashtag Détroit Become Human. De ouf.
He was in my nightmare, like the man in the car. How many other heads were mounted on that wall, besides mine? Am I next? What am I supposed to do? I can't tell the sheriff, and if I
L'autre,
leave
c'était
town,
avec la
all the
voiture,
more
Clem.
reason to suspect me. I'm stuck.
Ah bon, on va pas te spoiler alors, Olivier.
There's no talking to him now.
Je m'en fous, prends son rasoir.
Sure enough, it's holding a coat. I have no idea why I would need this, but he definitely doesn't need it anymore.
On a quand même tué quelqu'un pour pouvoir lui piquer une touffe de cheveux. Ça n'a aucun sens.
Hey, I know that guy.
Et par contre, le rasoir, ça aurait pu être grave utile.
I imagine it's for employees only.
Bah, tu t'en fous, c'est pas comme s'il allait te dire non. Oh. Au revoir, monsieur. Je me demande si je peux aller voir la police. Pour dire, il y a eu un meurtre. Et après, ils vont croire que c'est moi encore. En même temps, bah c'est moi, quoi.
Lovely evening.
Peaceful, too. For now.
Expecting a war later?
Expecting anything. Colin Faraday, Neighborhood Watch.
Harvey Green. Books. Quite the radio you have back there.
Appreciate it.
Isn't the roof antenna a bit overkill?
Absolutely not. It's for the watch, used only in the most dire of emergencies, tuned to our secure frequency.
Oh, which frequency's that?
Did you miss the secure part, compadre?
What does the neighborhood watch out
Pour l'instant, moi j'aime beaucoup.
Suspicious activity.
L'histoire est très cool.
Suspicious inactivity.
Wait, so how much activity isn't
Et c'est très bien écrit,
Why do
surtout.
you ask? Seems suspicious.
How many people are in the watch?
5, if you count my wife.
And
my 8-month-old son. And my dog.
Uh-huh.
Incroyable. Non, quand même pas, Clem. Non.
Does the neighborhood watch work with the police?
The police? Please. You think the sheriff keeps the peace around here?
Yes.
Non, mais c'est bien, ça montre qu'il y a moyen de faire des trucs très cool avec du point and click.
More specifically, by me, Colin Faraday. Stay frosty.
Comme quoi, quand le truc il est bien fichu, il y a moyen de passer un bon moment dessus. Hein. Je n'en dirai pas plus.
Cross sections and schematics for different bowls and pots. I guess something's finishing up in there.
Aha!
Can't deny the guy makes a lot of pots. It's full of small clay discs.
Hello, friend. You seek to reshape the earth.
Oui.
Oh, I've never really worked with clay.
Who said anything about clay?
Mhm.
Did you make everything in here?
A few are by students, but for the most part, yes.
Impressive work.
The wheel does the work. We simply leave an impression as it turns.
But don't you turn the... Forget it. Are you done for the day?
I am not. But at this moment, I am a potter with no clay. Hardly a potter at all, really.
Non.
Can you get more?
I can, but the absence of a certain leg makes it a challenge.
Right.
Left, actually.
C'est génial. Et coucou, Clam.
You have clay for me.
Good guess.
Something like that. In return, you take any item in the shop.
Even one of those chips?
You will use it to defraud the casino.
Oh, no, I have a wobbly table. I'll slide it under a leg.
Ah, yes. I am familiar with
Le mec, il m'a littéralement dit ce que je pouvais faire avec.
They aren't painted anyway. The casino paints the chips after I make them.
Thanks for this.
Thank you for my clay.
J'aime bien comment le jeu te glisse un indice avec une blague.
You have other matters that you will attend to now.
Ah, il me faudrait le vernis pour ça. D'accord.
I have the strangest feeling these guys are brothers.
Putain, c'est Mario et Luigi. Ok.
That guy sure has strong opinions about something.
If you're here for dinner, pick a table.
I'm not hungry.
What are you, the health inspector then? We're closed.
Clairement pas.
You're getting pretty good air on those dough tosses.
Please, this is rookie stuff. Check this out.
Dang.
Best part of the job right there.
Where did you learn to make pizza?
Ever hear of a little place called Naples?
Yeah.
Well, so had the author of a cookbook I found in the sewer.
What's your problem with the health inspector?
Those government jamokes will find any excuse to shut down an honest local business. I bust my ass night after night slinging pizzas, and they expect me to find time for federally mandated sanitation guidelines. God forbid there's one measly rat in your side salad. Pick it out.
Could you toss that dough again?
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm. 2 points!
Nice.
All right.
Donc faut que je trouve un moyen, j'imagine, de lui récupérer.
Piping hot and ready to go.
Whoa! Hands off! That's my only pizza shovel.
Ce sera pour lui voler ça, du coup. Pourquoi il y a des chambres?
People's clothes are hanging over the pizzeria. Classy. The pizza chef's working right below here.
Est-ce que je peux y accrocher des trucs? Pas sûr.
What would that do? People's clothes... The pizza...
C'est peut-être pour plus tard. C'est tellement bien de pouvoir se téléporter dehors.
I think I hear something rustling around up there.
Okay. Oh, c'est joli. Bonjour.
Constance DeWitt. You are?
Harvey, Green.
You here to compete? or just looking around?
What kind of competition are we talking about?
Floral arrangements, the pinnacle of natural elegance and beauty.
Lovely. Is there a prize?
Membership in the highly selective Villa Ventana Floricultural Guild.
Oh.
What's that?
It's this, genius. You're standing in it.
Oh, neat. How do I sign up for the competition?
You sure you're up for it?
Why wouldn't I be?
You need to arrange flowers. By the looks of it, you can't even arrange your shirt.
That's a totally different skill set.
Whatever you say. If you're serious, put together an entry and place it on the table over there.
Okay.
The competition arrangements are looking a little dried out.
Must be those damn display lamps. Thirsty little suckers.
Attendez, moi j'ai des fleurs incroyables.
Not sure why. The other two entries are in vases. I don't think I can just put a pile of flowers on the table.
Oh.
Oh, that equipment's for members only. Sorry, dear.
Ok, donc c'est pour ça que j'en ai besoin. Il faut que je trouve un vase. Oui, le petit... C'est rigolo. L'observatoire.
Remnants of a meteorite that landed approximately 30 kilometers southwest of Villa Ventana. They're painted with an impressive amount of detail.
Thank you. I find myself with an impressive amount of free time.
The astrolabe was used for centuries to identify stars and planets in the night sky. The armillary sphere was used to model the movement of the heavens relative to Earth. Complicated astronomy gadgets. I probably shouldn't touch anything.
That's correct.
D'ailleurs, le mec est toujours enfermé dans son placard. Hein.
Galactic traveler.
Moi je dis on l'aide pas.
Hi. Why are you calling me a galactic traveler?
Why, because you are. All of us are. Hurtling audaciously through the Milky Way aboard our great spherical
Lui aussi
vessel.
va mourir. C'est pas impossible. Hein.
I feel pretty stationary.
J'étais en train de me dire pareil, on va finir par ouvrir et il sera mort.
Orbit in rotation holds so miraculously constant that we feel nothing. Well, just have a look around. I'm sure you'll pick up a factoid or two.
Why does this town have an observatory?
Villa Ventana's high hilltops make it stellar for stellar observation. Regrettably, Villa Gaviota's substantially higher hilltops make it even more stellar. And it's 30 minutes up the road. All of which is to say, we don't get many visitors. So, welcome!
So is there a telescope I can look through?
Sadly, our research telescope is off-limits to guests. However, we have set up a spyglass at the rear window.
What's the difference between a spyglass and a telescope?
A spyglass is weaker, better suited for terrestrial observation of distant objects and landmarks. You'll find it provides a striking view of Ventana Peak.
I'm a little rusty on my planets. Could you refresh my memory?
Certainly. Over on the left there, you'll see the sun, which is our star. Then we have our 4 smaller planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, of course, and Mars. Then we have the much larger cohort of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Thank you. That brought it all rushing back.
Anytime.
D'accord.
Are you an astronomer?
Would you enjoy the hokey answer where I say that every human who looks up at the night sky is an astronomer?
Not really.
Then, yes, I am an astronomer.
So, anything new in space?
The community is abuzz with excitement over the recent discovery of a 9th supposed planet. Pluto, they're calling it.
What do you mean, supposed planet?
It feels hasty to classify it as such. If the reports are true, it's even smaller than the moon. The moon! Plus, now I'm stuck here painting a Pluto to add to our educational display.
Ouais, et quand est-ce que vous allez ajouter Sedna? Pour toutes les personnes qui sont intéressées, dans la nuit du 13 au 14, vous pourrez observer une éclipse. Une éclipse dans la nuit? Qui rend la lune rouge. Oh, trop classe.
If you don't think Pluto deserves to be in the planet display, don't add it.
Lune de sang comme dans Zelda. Oui, tous les monstres vont reprendre vie.
Is that what Copernicus said when he figured out the sun
Du coup,
revolves
si vous avez
around the
tué
Earth?
quelqu'un, attention, il va revenir.
Whatever.
The thing is, Copernicus was disputing a fundamental understanding of the cosmos. This is like arguing about whether a particular shirt is a small or a large.
Yes, but what
Ouais, ça
happens
ferait du
when you
monde,
wear
hein,
a large
Clem.
shirt when you're supposed to wear a small?
You... Oh my god. You look ridiculous. You're right, I have to take a stand. Here, take my Pluto before I overthink this.
Yes, stay strong for science.
Oh, j'ai un pot. C'est trop mignon, mec.
Charming, in a complete catastrophe sort of way.
C'est mignon d'y penser maintenant. Sur le moment, ça aurait été un peu moins mignon, mais je trouve ça mignon quand même.
It's bolted onto the base. I can't smuggle the whole thing out of here.
Je peux pas juste regarder?
Nobody would miss one old broken compass. There's plenty more in there, and I could see this being useful.
Aha!
I'll borrow this for a while. Don't imagine anyone else showing up to use it.
Allez! Ok. Donc ici, on a volé plein de trucs. Ça, c'est cool. Au revoir! Regardez comme c'est beau!
This mess doesn't stand a chance against those two. If I'm gonna win this, I need to find a way to level the playing field. Two nice things of flowers ready to be judged. Looks like they're waiting on a third. What would that do? Two nice things.
Je peux pas cliquer sur les lampes? Ah, ou alors il faudrait que je mette un truc dans le produit. Mais quoi? Trop. Ah, est-ce que j'ai le droit de rentrer maintenant? Ouais! Allons voir le club de chasse.
The swords are really stuck on there. Wow, way out of my tax bracket. What's with the terrified expression? Was it hit by a car? Some targets are set up out there.
Là, je suis sûr que la seule ambiance qu'on entend, c'est des trucs du genre comme ça.
Could you please smoke that outside, Beaumont? I swear I could smell it from across the room.
Doubt that would help, Skeffington. With that beak, you could smell this cigar from across the continent. Yes.
I will have you know that its size has minimal bearing on its capability.
Ha! Did you get your wife to believe that?
Bien joué, monsieur.
Is it supposed to be waving?
Salut, je suis un ours.
Why must you drag me here, Herbert? It reeks of bourbon and old leather, and it's decorated with nothing but wretched animal carcasses.
I know it isn't exactly our scene, Edna dear, but we would benefit greatly by finding ourselves in the good graces of Mr. Frey. There's much more to this hunting club than the hunting.
There'd better be. I'll be airing out this dress for months.
Snub.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Ah, a newcomer. Your name?
Harvey Green. I was considering joining the club.
Wonderful. Then you must have been duly impressed by our collection of heads.
Very much so. But I couldn't help but notice that one of the mounts is empty.
Well spotted, Mr. Green.
Indeed, we as a society have yet to claim a trophy of that most dangerous game.
You mean
Le lapin.
jaguars? I've heard they're quite cunning.
A reputation that is woefully undeserved.
Tigers?
Alas, tigers began to bore us some years ago. They've run their course.
Then what?
Why, the only animal capable of reason, naturally.
What? No animal is capable of reason. Unless you mean... Wait, no! Please!
Ha! Bagged another one, Richard.
What the hell?
Oh, just a touch of fun, Mr. Green. What sort of
vrai,
club
c'est
would
drôle.
we be if we didn't haze the prospective members? Please enjoy the drinks and conversation.
And be sure to speak to Gordon if you wish to apply.
Ready to take flight. Or it would be if it weren't dead. Looks like I've caught someone's attention.
Welcome, sir. My name is Gordon.
I'm Harvey Green.
What brings you here this evening?
This is the hunting club, right? I was hoping to join.
Ah, well, rather luckily, we happen to have a...
Who do we have here, Gordon?
Harvey Green. He's interested in joining the club. Harvey?
J'espérais
this
que
is
le
Club
médecin
President Paul Frey.
soit ici aussi.
The author?
Regrettably, Mr. Green, we have 0 vacancies. I wish you a pleasant night.
It sounded like Gordon here was about to tell me there is a vacancy.
Yes, indeed. We're in the process of...
Gordon was mistaken. We certainly have no availability for bedraggled
Je pense aussi,
drifters.
Clem.
What? I'm not a drifter. I'm a writer, like you.
Adorable. Write all you like, Mr. Green. You are nothing like me. This is an exclusive hunting club, not a charity. Now leave before I need to ventilate my foyer.
Wow, I hate that guy. Tastefully understated.
Je dirais qu'il est sur le point de casser. Alors, j'ai rien qui me permette de le décrocher. Alors, attendez. Déjà, on en est où dans notre mission? On en est toujours au point de... Ah ben, on est toujours à essayer d'aller voir le médecin. Mais putain! Ah mais oui, mais je prends pas le bon truc aussi. Il doit y avoir un cabinet quelque part en ville. Ah bon? Ah, j'ai fait un peu de tous les trucs. Pizzeria, pépinière, et de poterie. Salut mec. Bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre. Ah putain, c'était là.
Well,
Mon Dieu.
what?
You're the one who knocked, you tell me.
Are you the doctor?
No.
Can I see the doctor?
No.
Why not?
No more appointments today. Emergency care only.
How do you know this isn't an emergency?
You look okay to me, medically speaking.
Et t'as chanté la chansonnette pendant plusieurs minutes, Clem?
Out of curiosity, what does the doctor look like?
Out of curiosity, what do you care?
I
La pauvre.
might have seen him recently, but I wanted to make sure.
Learn to live with uncertainty. Goodbye now. What?
What's an example of a medical emergency the doctor would treat right now?
You want an example, young man? An example? Fine. Earlier this evening, Dr. Morgan had to pronounce a poor man dead on arrival. Lost control of his car, crashed, and flew through the windshield. Fellow looked like a meat pretzel.
Oh no.
See, now that's an emergency. Well, that and the shroom gulpers.
Did I hear you say something about shroom gulpers?
Damn shroom gulpers. Bane of the whole town.
What are they?
What's it sound like? They're idiots who gulp mushrooms to feel, I don't know, goofy. Most of the time they just sit there and giggle. But sometimes they start thinking they're something crazy, like a banana. Then Dr. Morgan needs to sedate them before they start peeling themselves.
Ew.
Now be on your way. And for everybody's sake, don't gulp any mushrooms. Son of a...
I desperately need to find one of the doctor's patients. Her name is Lena.
Nope. Nuh-uh. Ever heard of a little thing called doctor-patient privilege?
Yes, but...
But nothing. Lena's file is just as confidential as anybody else's. Now beat it!
So this is Lena's doctor. I need to figure out a way in there to get that file.
Ok, faut que je trouve un champignon.
Nothing but garbage.
Bon. Ouais, je pourrais peut-être aller là.
Haven't heard any trains so far.
Le problème, c'est... Et si tu vas avec ça.
I can barely...
Non.
No.
Dommage. Eh bien, dans ce cas, je pense qu'on verra la prochaine fois. Petit suspense. Eh bien, écoutez, merci d'avoir regardé cette VOD. Des bisous. Et à la prochaine. Salut, salut.